Hey there YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I am here to tell you that I have made my first commission project with my CNC. Hi, my name is Chris Hartman. I am a beginner CNC enthusiast, and today I'm about to tell you about my first job that is paid, that I can start making money towards repaying my LongMill 2.5. To all of you out there, I am a beginner CNC enthusiast. My learning curve is steep, but I am learning step by step kind of the ins and outs of CNCing and maybe running a small woodworking business, mostly to recoup the cost of my CNC machine. Now, this week's project, I was making a sign. A former colleague of mine had started her own little business of selling things for little kids, and she needed a sign for her building. So when we were chatting about just the success of her new business, I said, oh, I have a CNC machine. If you ever need anything to be built, maybe I could help you out. She said, sure. So I created a sign for her to go on top of her building. Materials I used was just one big sheet of 3/4 inch birch plywood, and then with the dimensions that she asked for, I could cut it in half, and I was able to cut all the lettering out on the other half of the sign. And so I stained the sign and then put the letters on a different color onto the plywood. Nothing too crazy, but I'm pretty excited about it. Now, the one thing that I did that was different than all my other CNCing jobs is I experimented with this little guy. It's a roundover bit, and basically I had two L's here, okay, and I just wanted to see what it looked like with a 1/4 inch downcut bit. I just cut it out, and it's just a straight profile, and there's nothing wrong with that. I could have done the entire project like that, but I wanted to see what it would be like to use this roundover bit. And all it does is gives a nice little round over before I cut down the rest of the way. So I thought, oh, you know what? That is a nice little added touch. I have the machine. I could have done this with a router at the end, but I don't have a table set up for my router. The roundover bit did a really nice job. On the left, we used a 1/4 inch roundover bit, and then on the right, we just used a 1/4 inch downcut bit. So you'll see. So that was the real kind of only big light bulb that went off with this project, but it was awesome to see, you know, what this little bit could do. The only thing that you really need to know, or the only thing that I did is I had this bit go down 0.24 of an inch because it is a 1/4 inch roundover bit, and I put the bit to cut on the line, and then for the outside profile I cut it on the outside of the line. Spin this camera around and show you the finished project. Okay, and here it is. I didn't mention before that I did put a 2-inch border around, and I made that with pine. So here is the finished project. Super excited about it. And that's my video for the week. I just wanted to share this little progress that I've made. The fact that I'm actually making money with my CNC machine. I'm quite excited about that and very happy to give this sign to this lady. So if you like this video, thank you very much. Like, subscribe, do all those things. More importantly, if you are an enthusiast to CNCing, I can show you right here that I was able to make a small amount of money with my CNC machine, and even a beginner can start somewhere and learn along the way. Thanks a lot. Have a great week.